I have teamed back up with Greenroom136 to bring you another backpack review. So let's dig on into this brown bag and see what we have inside. Right here we have a Custom Rainmaker bag. After our Genesis review, Patrick said, you know what? I want you to do a Rainmaker. I want you to do a Custom Rainmaker, and I want you to go crazy. So I did just that. I had so many crazy color combinations going on this, but then I decided I have a super loud backpack already, actually several. So I decided to get some custom features thrown in here, but be a little bit more subtle about my my color choices. So I went with a gray with a little bit of a black racing stripe, and I threw some forest green in here for a couple of accent colors. But now, let's dig on into this and get my first impressions because so far, I'm digging this thing. To start off here, I had upgraded to this Molle Webbing out front, and I love this stuff. I would put this everywhere in a bag that I possibly could incorporate it because it's great. You can lash things to here, you can hang additional pouches off of this stuff. I absolutely love it. Also upgraded to this little morale stripe here. This is actually for hook and loop, Velcro, but that's a brand name, so shh, don't tell them I said that. But this is the soft side, which is the loop side. So you can put the hook side, which is the rougher side, on the back of patches, and you can actually stick patches to this and move them around. It's generally called a morale stripe. And then we have a nice pocket here. This goes, unzippers the entire width of the bag and is the entire length. And it's not just a lay flat pocket like a lot of these outside pockets are. This is actually, it's got depth to it. So you can actually fit stuff in here. That is great. Half these pockets are almost unusable because you can't really fit anything in them, where this is actually, it's kind of like a U shape, so I can actually fit stuff in here. And inside there is a sewn in D-ring, and there is a little bit of organization. There are, it's like one pen pencil slot here, a little bit wider one, and then one that's wide enough for me to physically fit my whole hand in, and they come to, there's the tip of my finger right here. So right above the second piece of Molle Webbing. And the storm flap is super generous that it completely covers it. And I do like how it actually flips up so you can get to the zipper, because I could see maybe this being an issue because it's too deep, it might get in the way, but the zipper, okay, so the getting around the bend is a little rough with the storm flap down. So if I pop that storm flap up, that's not a problem at all. And it also came equipped with, they're not paracord, it's just string, some pull tabs on there, and these are in fact YKK zippers, so that is also nice. Let's see, also right here in the front, I think this is a Sunglass Pocket, and I honestly can't remember offhand right now if this was an upgrade or not, or if this was a standard feature, but I'm gonna use this for my batteries. This pocket is the entire width of the top of the bag, and it goes to behind the zipper. Now, the one thing I'm really excited to try out, these are called Fid locks or fiddle locks. I don't remember, I'll have to look into it, but they're magnetic. It's not a clip. They are, it seems like they're nylon, much like the snaps, but I like that. It actually took me a minute to figure them out. I thought I had to press something, and then I remembered that I upgraded to the magnetic locks. So that's really cool. And then we have what appears to be, yes, a pleated pocket on both sides. So it does expand a little bit there. Oh, this is cool. I don't remember seeing this on the specs, but there's actually Molle Webbing on the inside of the bag. And this pocket here, it's pretty deep. I'd say that's maybe 2/3 or so the length of the bag. It goes to the bottom, but it starts down a little bit. So you could probably, if you had anything that would hang into here, you could probably lash it to some of these webbing loops here so it doesn't sink all the way down, or I don't know, maybe if you had some sunglasses, you can hook them through here. Maybe a hydration pack if you wanted to stick one down in there and have the hose maybe routing up, and then use 2 anchors up here so it didn't slouch in. Now, there is another upgrade that you can actually make this main compartment a clamshell, but I like how it doesn't totally clamshell out, because I like having this bit of a dump pocket. I like to throw things in the bottom of my bags. Like, I almost always have like a schmog in the bottom and usually some paracord, and I don't want that stuff just falling out. If you clamshell, it's just gonna fall. But now, if that's stuff that I don't need all the time and I just kind of want in there, I don't have to worry about losing it. And then we have these nice mesh pockets. I really like these. They're great for organization, and you can see what's in there. I don't know if you can see it because this is not the clamshell, but there's actually 2 of these mesh pockets. The bottom one seems to be a little bit smaller than the top one, but they're both the width of the bag, more or less. And yeah, the bottom one seems to just be a little bit shallower just because this top one takes up a lot of the room and doesn't start at the tippy top of the bag. This is a TSA compliant clamshell style bag because you have your laptop sleeve. But let's see. My massive Dell computer. Ooh. Okay, so it fits. Will it zip closed? Swallowed. Completely swallowed up my computer. My laptop is in there. Green Room, 2 thumbs up on making sure that every computer will fit inside your laptop sleeve. All right, we have another sleeve pocket that I'd say this is pretty much the same size as the one on the inside section here. But my complaint with the Genesis was that it had no pen pencil slots, and yeah, there's 2 more. There was one on the outside compartment, there's 2 more in here, and I'd say these 2 pockets here are roughly the size of the other pocket on the front that I couldn't show you because it's inside. And they are, yeah, that's probably about hand deep. One other feature I upgraded to was actually this padded handle grab right here. Take this off. It's padded, and you can pick the color, so I made it that same forest green to match the rest. But it's just a nice thick piece of webbing. Now, I'm not worried about this piece of webbing coming loose, coming off the bag in any way, because if you can see, it's really in there, really nice. And it's stitched through all the way here. You can see the X stitch. But the reason I upgraded to that was the fact that these, often when you're grabbing them, they'll bend over and they'll roll. And it kind of becomes a little uncomfortable. If the bag's kind of heavy, these edges will actually start to cut into your hand, into your fingers, and it rolls. It doesn't always roll nice. Sometimes it's awkward and you have this like bunch of just junk in your hand. It does not feel good. But this is, again, it's padded. And if you don't want it, you can easily take it off. I don't see why you wouldn't. It's not like you're adding a ton of weight, but it's easy to come on and off. And it'll keep it rigid, so it's not gonna fold and roll and still be super comfortable in your hand. There's one other upgrade that I didn't get because I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it or not, but there is a zipper you could put on the outsides of this front pocket. I don't think it comes to the bottom, but you can add a zipper so you can actually open this and get into this a little bit easier, have a little bit more access to it. I thought that might let everything inside spill out, so I didn't opt for that. Okay, my first impressions. This bag is pretty beefy, and I'm really digging it so far. I really like these magnetic, I just keep playing with them, I love them. I like these magnetic locks. I think that's gonna be super convenient. The one thing I thought was gonna be an issue is that these storm flaps are so big. I thought they were gonna totally get in the way, but they all flip pretty easily. So if it's not raining or snowing, as is the case here right now, I probably will I'll leave them flipped open. They're not really gonna be doing anything if there's nothing falling from the sky to get inside those zippers to kind of protect them from, it's mostly to keep water because these aren't weather sealed zippers. So I thought that was gonna be an issue. We'll see in product testing if it is, but right now I like the design that it's loose on the side, so I can easily just flip that up. If it was down, that would totally just get in the way, especially trying to get inside the bag. You're gonna have to come up and down, but that's, again, not an issue because they're not attached. You can see they taper on the sides here and cut up, so I can just easily flip them up. So I don't think that's going to be an issue at all. Also, the sternum strap it's a little bit different design, but it's a flatter one, so it'll be nice across your chest, but it's also magnetic. We got some D-rings on the straps here. The straps seem to be the exact same straps that are on my Genesis bag, so I know after about 3 or 4 days of using this, these things are gonna be broken in and be super comfortable. Right now they feel a little rigid, but again, brand new. I haven't worn this yet. I just took it out of the box. The one thing is they are adjustable up top here, so if you need the strap to be a little bit longer, I guess I can't do it one-handed. I think you could, it's just so new, yeah. It's just so new, I'll let my strap drop down, need a little shorter, pull it right back up, and yeah, it's just brand new webbing, so it's just a little stiff. Much like the Genesis, it has your hidden passport pocket in the back. Pretty much the same thing, the entire space of the back panel, so you can fit passports, wallets, anything that you're walking around, because you tuck that little zipper in and you don't even know it's there. The only thing I see myself changing on this bag right away is I will probably add a piece of paracord or another one of those red loops I have through one of these side pockets, so I can clip the carabiner on my Surui tripod to it, so I don't lose my tripod, because that's just a paranoid thing on my part. But also, I might swap out these little strings for paracord, and again, that's more of a personal preference on my part. These feel thin, they're soft, so they're kind of comfortable in the hand to pull. But I like paracord, so I'm gonna go ahead and swap these out for paracord. So do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Do not forget to smash that big red button and ring that bell so you get notifications next time I post a brand new video, like the Genesis size medium giveaway that Greenroom136 and I are doing, and the full-on user review of the Rainmaker bag.